I feel like two of us happened. I feel like we're split.
It's the time zones.
No.
That's what it is.
We're all in the same time.
No,
We are.
Trevor, come on. Don't play that.
That's not how time zones work. We're in different cities.
Yeah. Actually, that's how it used to happen before normal conventional time zones was they marked London down as like 12 midnight or whatever, and if you were a 15-minute train ride outside of London, that time was 12:15 for you.
I know that like the only reason they synchronized it was because trains started going to different places, and they'd like leave London at 12 and they'd arrive in the next place at 11:50, and like they eventually had to be like, we gotta organize this in some way.
Yeah, right. The fact that I said might have only pertained to like maybe one country or at least an area
of England.
Or an area of England. Yeah,
just an area, not even all of England.
Yeah.
I think it's funny too that like London gets to be the very center of time, but like up until fairly recently in like modern history, like you couldn't get anywhere from England without taking a boat. Like, why would it be Paris? Like Paris had a train that connected you everywhere in Europe and Asia, except
for London, because it's an island.
But then London, you had to take a boat to Paris, and then you could get on a train going anywhere to Europe or Asia.
Look, man, by this logic, I feel like the center should be China because, you know, the Silk Road.
Yeah.
Probably.
That was funnier in my head.
All right,
Connor's
Trevor,
got his sense of taste and smell back, but not his sense of humor.
Maybe we'll come back next week. Trevor, you want to kick us off?
Yeah, this is the Never Games. My name is Trevor. I am the CEO of Stickerbox Studio, and I've gotten really into making meatballs recently.
Oh.
Oh, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of meatballs are you making?
Just turkey meat, and I just throw like a whole bunch of stuff in it. Like 2 pounds of turkey meat made into meatballs, and my girlfriend and I finish it in about a day and a half.
Respect the decision to use turkey instead of beef.
Yeah.
You know, cows are smart.
And I'm Noel McGinnis, captain of the blue team.
Oh, yeah.
Middle of the intros, got distracted.
Yeah.
My name is Tom O'Brien, and I am 2 pounds of ground turkey.
I wish we could splice in the clip from Invader Zim where Gurr bursts forth from a turkey breast and goes, "It's me! I was the turkey all along!" But now we don't have to, because my name's Conor Provost, and I was the turkey all along. But I see your turkey balls, and I raise you barbecued chicken quesadillas. Couldn't remember the word there.
Clapping. Barbecue chicken clapping.
That's what I've been making. I made solid like 2 to 3 pounds of pulled chicken, and I was like, I got to do something other than just like mixing this with rice. And then I remembered that quesadillas exist, so I've just been making a lot of those.
Good move.
Yeah, it sounds like an upgrade to rice.
I love rice.
I love pulled chicken, but I cannot put in the time and effort necessary to make more than like one breast's worth.
It's just a. Do you have a crock pot or a slow cooker? That's what I do.
Yeah, but you still gotta like pull them all out and like actually tear it apart.
Yeah, but it's
and I'm
easy.
like,
You just take 2 forks and do this.
I know, but if it's in a crock pot, it's already like so soft. Just do like the eating part. Skip that step.
I used to, when I would make chicken in the crock pot in Chicago, the job Trevor was getting was pulling chicken. Be like, okay, this chicken is cooked. It just needs to be shredded. Mm-hmm. And I would like turn around and he'd be gone. There'd just be like 2 forks in a chicken breast, and he'd be watching hockey on the couch and be like, Trevor, I did all the other cooking. You just
wait, hold on. The couch was like literally 10 feet away from the kitchen. So
that does not make it better.
I didn't like fucking go to California.
But still, like, making pulled chicken is like the laziest way of preparing chicken. Like,
No, the laziest way is
raw chicken.
Raw.
It's just raw chicken.
raw
Yeah. No, not even that.
is it considered
it's-
making if it's just like take a bite out of like a half
a
thawed?
full live chicken?
God. I mean,
no, you can't say that's lazy because first you have to catch the chicken. Like,
yeah,
well,
that
you
actually
can go
be
even
tough.
further back and just eat an egg. Which
so the laziest way of eating chicken is just scrambled eggs.
No, not even that. The way of the
No.
snake. Just like just swallowing an
Just
egg.
stick it in your
whole-
mouth.
Yeah.
oh god.
Just unhinge your jaw.
Jesus.
All right, good night, everybody.
Trevor, did you
Yeah.
have anything you wanted to? I know you had something, right?
Oh, yeah. So it was Noel's birthday the other day.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Noel.
Yeah, Noel just turned 30.
Oh boy, that's the first time I've ever heard anyone say that. But yeah, that bell do ring true.
Oh shit, am I the
Yeah.
only one in my 20s now?
I
Yeah.
think you are.
You guys
Yeah.
old. Sorry.
Yeah.
As I do a podcast
okay.
with 4 friends from college while sitting in my bed.
Yeah.
So adult. Go
Right.
ahead, Trevor.
So Noel and I have been friends on Facebook for like 2 decades. And so when we first became Facebook friends, Noel's first birthday, I missed on Facebook. So the next day, I wrote on his page in all lowercase letters, "Happy birthday, a little late." No punctuation, no anything. And then about 7 years ago, I started doing this thing where for people's birthdays, I wouldn't just write "Happy birthday." I'd like Google their name and find like my brother. I found a now defunct podiatrist on Yelp, and I wrote a review on this podiatrist named Sean Kelly on his Yelp page, took that, pasted it on my brother's Facebook for his birthday. Like, just as like an extra like little fun step.
Right.
Anyway, so for Noel, about 7 years ago, I started going back to that one post, and just a day after his birthday, I would write, "Happy birthday, a little late." And I did it every year, and I'm still doing it every year.
Yeah,
But last
since,
year,
since
Facebook
2007.
wiped all the comments. So I lost 6 years of me going back, which like destroys how funny it is.
Yeah.
And I'm so mad about
Well,
it. I
no.
have to spend the next decade building up my backlog of late happy birthdays to Noel.
So I saw this. I saw this on Facebook, and I actually, because I didn't know that story, I actually thought that it was way funnier that like the original post was from like 7 years ago, and then there was one comment from like 3 years ago, and then this year's comment, and I was like, he's not even like he's just doing it at random.
It really surprises me how Trevor would go through so much work just to do a happy birthday like he did to his brother Sean, but he just won't fucking pull that chicken. There's no way he's gonna pull the chicken, but he will spend years going through a defunct podiatrist office just to
That is
find
like that is
the proper Sean Kelly.
that is like a serious sign of ADD. It's just like just hyper focus on the most random thing.
But we will try and get through our own ADD and go and play
No,
a
we
game. Oh, okay. Then we can talk about other.
No, I
stuff.
mean we'll play a game, but we won't get through our ADD. It's-
Who's got the first one?
That's me this week.
Oh boy.
So, the name of this game is. Can I get a quote on that? So, I know how much you guys loved my Complete the Song lyric game a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, God.
So this might be better. I don't know. You might hate this just as much. This part I don't have to sing at least. So I got the American Film Association's list of the top 100 most popular quotes from movies. Most of which you'll probably know.
Oh shit!
I've got the Need for Speed. For example.
I'm really nervous. My game also has to do with movie quotes.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Oh, this is going to be awful.
So, anyways, what I did was I scrolled to the bottom of that list,
Oh,
and
I'm
then
less expected.
Okay. Now I'm more nervous.
Okay, I got a chance here.
And then went through and picked out some quotes that I think I've heard before, but are still on the top 100 most popular quotes from movies of all time list.
Okay.
And I have taken out a chunk of that quote. This is going to be a multiple choice game, so I will give you 3 options for how to fill in the blank of the quote of from a popular movie. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. First quote. This is from the 1942 movie
Oh, thank God.
Yankee Doodle Dandy.
Oh God.
My mother thanks you. My father thanks you. My blank thanks you. And I thank you. Your 3 options for the blank are brother, sister, or uncle.
Or pet beta fish.
Now, before we go any further, have any of you seen the
Nope.
1942 movie Yankee Doodle Dandy?
No,
Can't say
I
I
only
have,
thought it
no.
was that song. The Billboard, number yeah. Billboard top 100 for like 50 years in a row. Did not know it was an actual movie.
I wonder what billboard Noel's looking at.
Yeah,
It's just
It's-
it's an actual billboard outside his house.
It
just
really
says
is.
Yankee
It's-
Doodle Dandy in really faded letters.
It's just the billboard, not the billboard, but the
It's not the billboard, but a billboard.
uh,
It's a guy named William Board who just.
I'm gonna go with sister.
All right. Kind of going with sister.
I'm gonna say brother.
Shall we go with brother?
sister.
Sister. All right, that one goes to Noel and Connor.
Yeah.
It
Damn.
was sister. So again, like, I'm not sure I've seen this movie either. So like, how you would know? That was a shot in the dark. This next one is a movie that you probably have seen from the 1989 movie Dead Poets Society.
Woo!
Ooh.
I love this movie.
I had a feeling that Connor was going to love this movie. All
I
right.
love.
So the quote is, "Carpe diem, seize the day, boys. Make your lives blank." And your 3 choices are amazing, wonderful, or extraordinary.
All right,
The
judging
extraordinary
by
final answer.
okay, I was going to say judging by his smirk, I feel like Connor should answer last, but I'm going to say C extraordinary final answer as
I'm
well.
going to agree.
I'm sorry, I got really excited. I should have waited. If I was smarter, I would have waited.
Yeah, turns out that Connor knows this quote from Carpe Diem. They're from Dead Poets Society.
Fucking oh, Captain, my captain.
I thought that
That was
was
so
going to be
good.
the quote. Oh, Captain, my blank.
Oh, Captain, my sister.
You should have.
Captain, my uncle.
God.
You should have done the. You should have done the. I guess it's not on the list, but there's the poem that fucking Todd writes off the cuff about the sweaty tooth madman. He's talking about fucking Walt Whitman.
Jeez.
It's a weird ass poem.
Ass poem. Okay.
That's what I call my parts.
Yeah.
My ass poems.
That's a weird ass poem. All right.
All right, this next one is from the 1981 movie On Golden Pond, which I don't know if you've seen.
I have
Nope.
once a long time ago.
Yeah, I think I've only seen it once too. All right, I think it was on a one of those buses that have cameras in them that was driving between like New Hampshire and Boston. It was like a courier bus or whatever. They're just like, we're putting on Golden Pond. And I was like, okay, I guess I'm watching that now.
I saw it on AMC, and my parents, my mom got really excited that it was on and wouldn't let me change the channel. And that's my only memory of the movie.
So it's not going to help you here.
Okay.
The quote is, "Listen to me, mister. You're my knight in shining armor. Don't you forget it. You're going to get back on that horse, and I'm going to blank."
Whoa, Tom, you can't say this is a family podcast.
No, it's not.
It's not. It's totally not.
Fuck. All right, and your 3 options are, "I'm going to be right behind you, holding on tight. Going to watch you ride away into the sunset. or I'm going to be beside you all the way through good and bad.
Can you give the whole quote again?
Sure. Listen to me, mister. You're my knight in shining armor. Don't you forget it. You're going to get back on that horse and I'm going to blank.
And what were the three options?
The three options
I'm
were
going-
I'm going to be right behind you, holding on tight. I'm going to watch you ride away into the sunset. I'm going to be beside you all the way through good or bad.
I want to say A.
Noel's going with A.
I also want to say A.
I'm feeling C.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of had the same thought. I was like, no matter what, it's not B.
Unless it is, though.
No, it's not.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to stick with A.
All right. It was A. I'm going to be
Yeah.
right
God damn
behind
it.
you, holding on tight. So far, through 3 questions, there are 5 in total. Connor and Noel are both complete sweeps.
Fuck.
And Trevor has 1 point. So it's 3 points for Connor and Noel. Trevor
Yeah.
has 1.
My, how the timetables have times turned. Why the turntables have turned.
My,
Let's
how
let
the
him get it out.
turntables.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now the shoes on the other table, which has turned.
Yeah.
This next one is from the 1933 movie 42nd Street.
Got nothing here.
No.
Holy cats and jammies.
The quote is, Sawyer, you're going out there a youngster, but you've got to come back up blank. And your options here are
The Yellow
woman?
Ranger.
a star, a man.
Oh boy.
What were the options again?
A woman, a star, a man. Sawyer, you're going out a youngster, but you've got to come back a blank.
I'm
This
feeling
one's tough.
B. I'm feeling star.
I'm
feeling
feeling
that
star
too.
too.
But you know what? I got to make up ground, so I'm going to go with man.
Damn it, Noel. Stop picking the same thing as me.
You locking
No.
in B, Noel?
If that's star, then yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm locking in star.
I want to just real quick go around. Why is everyone guessing the things they're guessing?
This is called 42nd Street, right?
Yes.
I feel like that's
Which
some
is-
reference to
Yeah.
I feel like it's a Broadway kind of situation happening. That's why I'm going with star.
Yeah, I either thought it was star or man. I don't know. When it came out, the 30s?
Yeah.
I don't
Came
think
out 1933.
I don't think we were that progressive enough to have any women be called Sawyer.
I don't know that it was necessarily a progressive thing though, because like names are funny, especially like in the 30s and 40s. There were weird names for people that like don't exist anymore.
Well, when did Tom Sawyer come out? That was probably not too long before that, right?
But Sawyer's his last name.
1840.
Oh,
Yeah, Sawyer's also his last name. So like,
Yeah, but I thought it was like, hey, that guy's name is Sawyer. Maybe I can make that a first name, sort of thing.
I've only ever known men to be named Sawyer. To be completely honest,
I don't know. I feel like Sawyer could be a star.
I'm going more that like not necessarily the name thing, but because it's a movie in the 30s, I don't see a big deal being like you're gonna come back a woman, you know.
Or man, for that matter. I feel like star was more important back then.
But anyway,
Yeah.
I'm feeling star. I'm gonna go with star.
The correct answer is star.
Yeah.
And it is a reference to Peggy Sawyer.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it is. So it is a last
The
name.
woman being referred to by her last name.
So,
Okay.
Trevor, you can edit all that out, right?
All right, this is our last one. I do have a tiebreaker if we get sweeps by both Connor and Noel, but this one is from the 1931 movie Dracula.
I want to suck your blank.
I think we're watching the wrong Dracula.
That's so dumb.
So the quote is, "Listen to them, blank, the music they make." The 3 options are the musicians in the dark, The Shadows in the Void, The Children of the Night.
Oh, those are all really good.
They're all
Yeah.
really good.
Can't you just see Dracula sitting on a balcony with some woman? He's just
waxing
like,
poetic.
listen to them, the musicians in the dark, the music they make.
The Shadows in the Void, and what else?
Children of the Night.
The musicians in the dark is A. B is the shadows in the void, and C is the children of the night.
That feels like the obvious one, but I don't know if it's too obvious. I don't know if it's you trying to throw us off, or if
I
it's
got no
actually what it
idea.
is.
I'm gonna go A. Musicians in the Dark, I think.
Yeah, I'm going to agree.
I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with C.
Trevor's going with A. Double points for Connor.
Oh, no!
Yes!
Damn it.
Oh my God!
Sweet.
God damn it.
Listen
is
to
my
them, the
comeback
children
episode.
of the night, what music they make.
Oh, God damn it.
Fuck yeah! Oh God!
So fucking close for like the 14th goddamn time. Oh, fuck.
Connor making up for
the last 2
not
weeks.
going with saying Charizard card was $5,000 exactly. And this has been. Can I get a quote on that?
Shit in my hair. That's my quote.
That's Connor's quote.
That's a.
It's my quote now.
It's a famous. It's a famous one at this point. I'd like to think.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Fuck.
All right. Well, that brings us along to the Multimedia Minute.
Connor's really
Connor?
been holding back on his previous multimedia minutes. I can tell he's ready to
Oh,
open the
man.
floodgates.
Oh man! All right. So as has been previously discussed, I do have the Rona, which means I have a lot of time on my hands. So I went full like comic book nerd this past week. A few days ago, the follow-up game to one of the best PlayStation games ever, in my opinion, came out. It is Spider-Man Miles Morales. It's fantastic. I mean, the first.
Wait, do you have PlayStation 5?
I don't, but it came out for PlayStation 4.
Oh, okay.
It came out on PlayStation 5 as well, but they
It
did
was their
release it
first
for.
system release or whatever.
And apparently, it's like absolutely I really want a PlayStation 5, but there's not enough exclusives at this point to really warrant me spending the money for one.
Yeah, that's fair.
There's still enough stuff coming out for PlayStation 4 that Anyway, if you played the first one and you like the first one, you're gonna love this one. It's brilliant. The engine that they use, like the movement through the city of New York, which is gorgeous, is incredible. Like it's exactly how Spider-Man would move. Like the first one, I beat like 3 times on 3 different difficulties, and I'll still go back like to this day and just like swing around the city of New York because it's just that fun to like just traverse the city.
I still have my save file from Spider-Man 2.
Do you really?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
on my
Ugh,
PlayStation 2.
that's gross.
Those old Spider-Man games were a trip.
Yeah.
They were interesting. What was weird to me about those older ones is that like the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man kind of broke the rules a little bit in that like his webs were like organic, they were coming out of his body. But like in the games, you'd have to run around and find like little floating deposits of webs. And I remember if your webs were full and you came across one, he'd just be like, "My web's topped off already." And that's what I remember.
I think that was the first Spider-Man game. I don't think the second one did that.
Oh, did it?
anymore.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
No,
No,
the
it was
second-
definitely in the first one.
The second one is, I feel like, the game that's most commonly compared to the PS4 game because so many people were just like, screw the story. I'm just swinging around New York City and like enjoying the mechanics and like the act of doing this.
Right. But that's what's so crazy though is that both of these games have like a really compelling story. Like the story in the first Spider-Man game was unbelievable. It was great. It was a lot of fun, really engaging. This one is shorter, I don't think it's quite as well written, but the performances are great, and it's still like it's engaging. And especially if you've read the comics, you're going to be into it because there's just all these like little things and hints and Easter eggs to like the larger comic book world. But for the most part, it feels like very much like an in between game. It's in between, like it's setting up for the next big Spider-Man game release, which is going to happen in the next couple of years. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. I very much enjoyed it. I 100%ed it in less than 2 days because I had nothing else to do.
Jeez.
Oh wow, that is a short game.
Well, I wouldn't say that it's because it was short.
But still, 48 hours to 100% a game, even if you're playing nonstop, like under today's standards, is not very much.
Yeah.
I haven't played it, but the vibe I got from it was like super extended DLC.
Yeah, kind of.
That was like that's kind of its own game, but mostly it's just a bunch more for the original game.
Yeah, like I said, it's kind of like an in between game. It's definitely its own story. The gist of it is that like Peter Parker has been training Miles Morales for the last like year or so, and at this point, he's basically it's like a working vacation. He's going to Simcaria with Mary Jane. She's working for the Bugle, of course, and she asked him to come along to take photos for the articles that she's going to be writing. So he's gone, and then it's up to Miles to actually like take care of the city while he's gone.
So I've got a super not a nerd question. So Spider-Man he gets bitten by a spider
Yeah.
and gets the powers.
Yeah.
Does that mean that if that spider bites other people, they also get the powers?
So the spider dies. In almost every story, the spider dies, but yes, it's the powers come from the spider bite.
Yeah,
But I mean,
it's like when a bee stings you, except for some reason it happens to this spider.
Well, the Spideyverse spider, I don't think actually died. I think it just scurried away.
So it died.
It did die.
Yeah,
for some reason I just thought he whiffed or something.
Yeah, no, in that one he killed.
He didn't have his
just, like,
spidey
slapped
senses yet.
Yeah.
Now,
Swung and
Connor,
missed.
for someone, I have never had a PlayStation nor really played any of the Spider game video games, but I intend to do that probably in the next year or so. Should I get the original, the PS4 Spider-Man along with it, or should I just skip that? Okay.
Yeah, you absolutely should.
Okay.
Especially now because there were 3 DLCs that came out for the original game. That if you like, so I got it like as they were coming out essentially, but if you get it now, they're like interwoven into the story, and it's super awesome.
Cool.
Yeah, it's really cool how they like fit all the DLCs like into the original story and that kind of thing. But yeah, no, definitely get the first one. The first one is absolutely incredible. The story is really well done. Very emotional, actually. Yeah.
The thing that I'm most excited about the PS5 coming out is that the PS4 is going to go on sale, probably.
I mean, yeah.
I'm actually going to be able to get one, and Spider-Man is at the top of my list for games to play.
It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah.
It was very much like the first time I played like any of the Batman Arkham games. It's like exactly how that character should move and like what their world should look like.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so like interactive. Games. Like if you end up on the street and you're walking around, people will like talk to you and stuff like that. They'll like ask for pictures or like a high five or whatever. It's like really cool. So
nice.
How many jerseys can you get?
How many in which one? The first one or in Miles Morales?
Both, but I guess for the sake of being more topical, the Miles Morales.
So the Miles Morales one, I want to say there was like 12 of them.
So you get the home jersey and the away jersey, and the color rush.
It's great. It's great because there's like there's references to all the outfits are like the suits are like references to the comics and stuff like that.
Did you ever get the Spideyverse jersey? Because that's the one I really fucking want. Oh, good.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you get that one, and then you also get like the classic like animated TV show one too, which is really cool. But yeah, you get the Spider-Verse one. You also get one that was like designed by the Prowler, which is really fucking cool.
Oh, cool.
For those who don't know, the Prowler is Miles Morales' uncle. So
Spoilers for
Whoa.
Into the Spider-Verse.
I
guess.
It's a well-established thing.
Yeah, it
It's
came
like
out
that's
years
from-
ago.
that's also from the comics. Like Aaron
Yeah.
Davis was, but
Do you have anything else you want to chat about, or are we just doing just for the sake of time and all that? Because I can still talk about Spider-Man.
well,
but-
no.
Oh,
So
okay.
here's the thing. My other really nerdy comic book thing is that I did a chronological timeline rewatch of the entire MCU.
Yeah.
few days.
All right.
Yes.
All 22 movies.
Oh God.
Good God.
You can, if you
Fucking
want,
Christ, that's literally more movies than I've watched in the past 2 years.
I love movies, if you haven't figured that out yet. But it's especially the MCU. I think it's the greatest thing that's ever happened to film, honestly.
I haven't seen a single one of them.
Oh
That
yes,
could be true.
you must have.
Not one.
You're
Really?
seriously missing out, but they're so good.
I feel like I've watched Iron Man with you.
I'm pretty sure we went to like a bunch of them in the theaters like back in the day.
I didn't realize Iron Man was one of them.
Of course, it's the first one. It started the whole thing. Your gleeful little giggle.
Oh.
Trevor's seen them all. He's just messing with you.
Right. So I am prepared to actually go through and like one sentence review every single one of them, or you can just ask me
Ooh,
like.
no, do it.
No,
do that.
go
do,
for it.
do
22
rapid,
sentences?
Yeah,
That's fine.
rapid
All right.
fire.
So we'll do it in chronological order here. So Captain America: The First Avenger, really awesome. I love the Red Skull as a villain. Hugo Weaving played him fantastically. The second half of the movie not super great because there's so many good action sequences like right in the middle, so it kind of like sets you up for failure towards the end. Still good overall. Next one is Captain Marvel. It's fine. Jan-Rog is not a great villain because Marvel does this thing where like they keep doing this thing with their villains where like they're supposedly good and then they turn out to be bad. Oh no. But like Jan-Rog is played as an evil guy the entire time. It's so easy to see. And also, it's like 2 hours of people telling Brie Larson to chill out, but she's like so calm the entire time. It's really weird. Next one, we've got Iron Man. That came out in 2008. It's the one that started it all. It's great. Obadiah Stane is the first villain that they did that with, where it's like, he's good. No, he's not. But Jeff Bridges played it fantastic. It set up the entire MCU for success. It's really good. Next one is Iron Man 2. Fucking sucks. Awful. Mickey Rourke is terrible in it. Fucking Sam Rockwell, also awful in it. Justin Hammer should be so cool, but he's not. It just annoys the hell out of me. But it does bring us Black Widow, which is really nice. Next one is Incredible Hulk. Fucking also terrible. So bad. Gives us Thunderbolt Ross, which is really good. He comes into play way later. But Edward Norton as Bruce Banner, not good. Really glad that they didn't have as much money as he wanted. Next one we got is Thor. Thor is okay. The cinematography, real bad. Kenneth Branagh directed it, but the cinematography, like everything's like really angular and it's super weird looking. I don't know. It did give us Loki though, and he's one of the best Marvel villains. He has an amazing arc through the entire MCU. I really like it a lot. So that's all I got for Thor. Then we've got the Avengers. Now, the Avengers was fan-fucking-tastic. Joss Whedon, he's kind of a piece of shit, but he's really good at writing superhero movies. I don't have enough to say about it. The Battle for New York is one of the coolest set pieces, and like all the Avengers together for the first time. So cool. Iron Man 3, very, very, very okay. Adrian Killian, something like that. I can't remember his name exactly. He's not great. I love what they did with the Manchurian, because the Manchurian in the comics is a racist as fuck stereotype. Having them do like Trevor Slattery, played by Ben Kingsley, the little actor thing, so cool. Really like it a lot. And also the Iron Legion is fucking awesome. Anyway, so Thor, The Dark World. Very, very, very okay. I like the Dark Elves more than I like the Frost Giants, so it kind of kept me going as far as that. Gives us the Ether, which is really cool and is super important for later on. But Malekith is just not great. He's like, they don't spend enough time on him, so like you don't really care that much about him. Next up, we got the Winter Soldier. Probably, it's in my top 3 for the MCU movies. Excellent. Bucky Barnes, Sebastian Stan, incredible actor, does an amazing job. Super emotional. It feels like an actual serious like gravitas war movie. Also, the elevator fight sequence, one of the coolest things the MCU has ever done. Next, we got Guardians of the Galaxy. It's cool. It's fun. It's like a 70s fucking disco rock awesomeness. Ronan
Trevor's
kind of
face.
Ronan.
What?
I know, he's like so lost. Ronan kind of sucks, which is hard for me to say because I love Lee Pace as an actor, but he didn't really have a lot to work on. What's great though is that everybody in the Guardians of the Galaxy is really cool and engaging, and they all have their own stories, so they're really fun to watch. Next is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. This huge improvement from the first one, mostly because of Kurt Russell as Ego. Kurt Russell fucking crushed it. He is amazing. He's one of my favorite villains in the MCU, and the MCU has a serious problem with like actually engaging, well thought out villains. So really loved that. The Avengers Age of Ultron, another villain I really like, mostly because of the performance by James Spader. James Spader absolutely crushed it as Ultron. I wish they gave us a little bit more of him because Ultron in the comics is a really big deal, but I love that MCU is including all these characters in like as small of a form as they're able to do. So I really like it. It goes back and forth for people. What upsets me though is that we only got so little of Quicksilver. Like, he dies in that one. Spoiler alert, sorry. He dies in that one, and he's so good. He's so good. The Evan Peters Quicksilver in the X-Men movies is trash. So, yeah. Ant-Man. All these movies are, like, super serious and about, like, the universe or the world coming to an end. Ant-Man is not that, so it's a nice breath of fresh air. It's just a simple, really heist-driven movie. It's funny as hell. Paul Rudd, you can't not love Paul Rudd. And Lewis is one of the best characters in all of the MCU. The way he breaks down stories, awesome. Love him. Civil War. They almost tried to do too much in Civil War, but it actually works out. Brings us Chadwick Boseman's Black Panther for the first time, which is a revelation. Brings us Peter Parker, Tom Holland's Peter Parker for the first time, which is another revelation. The airport fight sequence is one of the best fight sequences in the MCU. That's all I got to say about that. Then we got Spider-Man Homecoming. Adrian Toomes, the Vulture. Incredible. Fucking love Michael Keaton so goddamn much. And it's fun to see Tony Stark at this point becoming more of a mentor to Peter Parker as opposed to being so self-absorbed and all about himself and all that good stuff. So really like the arc that he has got. Doctor Strange. It's bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. It's really pretty, but it's fucking bullshit. It does give us the Ancient One, which is excellent. Tilda Swinton is one of my favorite actresses. She crushes it. But there's just, like, Caecilius sucks. Which is hard to say because Mads Mikkelsen is so good. But Caecilius sucks, and Dormammu, I hope that they do more with him because he's really cool.
Oh, they have to, yeah.
They have to. They absolutely have to. He's amazing. Black Panther. Black Panther is great. Everybody in Black Panther is fantastic. Killmonger is probably the best villain in the MCU besides Loki. Yeah. He's amazing. And like he has such an emotional journey. You can understand his pathos and everything. He's great. The only thing I will say though is that I wish they paid more attention to their CGI budget because the CGI is really fucking bad and cartoonish and laughable. Like the final fight between Black Panther and Killmonger looks terrible. And this came out in 2008. Like, come on guys, you can figure this out. Next one, Thor Ragnarok, one of my favorites in the MCU. I love Taika Waititi forever for realizing that Chris Hemsworth is really fucking funny and Thor can be really fucking funny. Hela is also a great villain. I wish she had a little bit more to do. Also, I realized that fucking what's his name? Oh, Clancy Brown is the voice of Surtur, and anything that Clancy Brown does is awesome. You might know him better as Mr. Krabs.
Hey, I know that one.
Or the guy from Highlander. Not Highlander. Yeah, Highlander. Yeah. Next one.
Nope, don't know that one.
Ant-Man and the Wasp. Ghost is cool. I really like what they did with Ghost. I like that they made. First of all, it's a female character, which has never been in the comics, and she's like falling apart. So she's got an actual like emotional story. She's not just like this evil spy thing. She's cool. She's really cool. And like it's Ant-Man and the Wasp is again like a heist based thing. So it gives you like a little bit of like a breathing area between all these big huge battle set pieces. Next is Black Widow, which hasn't come out yet, so I won't talk about that one. Then we got Infinity War. Oh my god, I watched that one today. It is such an emotional journey. There is so much shit that they're throwing into one tiny little 2.5 hour space. But unlike Civil War, this one like really carries and connects everything together. Plus, it's really good to see a superhero movie where the heroes don't win. It's really good to see that from time to time. It's a breath of fresh air, honestly. And Josh Brolin as Thanos, like, absolutely crushes it. You almost understand, like, what he's doing, despite the fact that he's literally talking about, like, genocide. He's talking about annihilating half of all life in the universe. But at the same time, you're kind of like, I get it. It's weird. He does that to you. His performance is out of this world. Endgame. I just finished that one 3 hours ago now. Endgame just wraps everything up really nicely. I remember being in the theaters and watching it. I cried. I cried again today. When I watch it, I cry every single time I watch it. Finally hearing Cap say Avengers Assemble is up there with one of my favorite memories from being in the movie theater. God, and to see, like, especially for Cap and Iron Man, their arc overall of the MCU and the way that it's buttoned up nicely. Cap finally gets his dance, and Tony Stark saves the day and doesn't talk. He doesn't talk. His death is so dignified. He doesn't have a little quip or anything like that. He's just really dignified, and he's the hero, and it's great that it starts and ends with him. Yeah, so it's phenomenal. I love that movie so much. And then the last one is Far From Home. Far From Home is great that you get to see the ramifications, what happens to Peter Parker after the loss of his mentor. He's really dealing with that. He gets a new mentor in Mysterio, which Jake Gyllenhaal does a great job, but it's really hard to pretend for half of a movie that this guy is maybe a good guy, because you know going in that Mysterio is a villain. Like, he's part of the Sinister Six. Like, he's a classic Spider-Man villain, so you know he's going to end up being bad. So it's hard to pretend that, and it kind of suffers for that. But once he does actually make that reveal and that switch, he's an incredible character. I don't like that he's only going to appear in that one movie. It's really unfortunate, because I would love to see more from him. And that is it.
Woo!
What?
Any questions, comments, or concerns?
Was any of that a spoiler? Should I immediately
mean,
forget every single name that you just said?
I mean, most of that was a little bit.
Right.
Although I doubt that you remember the stuff that Connor started with. So.
Right.
I do remember at one point you said that somebody died.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there were a total of
That's
two deaths on screen.
Really?
So you did remember half of them.
2 deaths out of 22 movies.
Yeah, it's a very.
Those are the only two that I mentioned. Those are the only two that I mentioned, but there are plenty more.
Yeah,
I think you might have thrown in half the universe at one point.
Oh yeah, well yeah. I mean yeah.
Well, I mean
that wasn't on screen.
Asterix. But
It's mostly on screen.
yes, Connor.
Well, it's like 7 on screen, and then the other several trillion aren't.
Yeah. I mean, you see the. Yeah. Well, okay. Never mind.
All right. Well, now
Yeah.
we're splitting hairs. Connor, bravo. That was a magnificent job. I
Yeah.
love that so
Yeah.
much.
Thank you.
Yeah, I almost feel like I've seen them.
I can go into more detail if you want.
Nah.
All right.
I'm exhausted.
Shall we jump into a break? Give Connor a chance to breathe a little bit?
Yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah. Let's do a break. Today's episode of The Never Games is brought to you by Naked Nutrition. Naked Nutrition provides you with pure protein powders and supplements to help you meet your nutrition and fitness goals. Naked Nutrition is completely transparent about their ingredients. That way you know exactly what is going into your body. No additives means your body gets more of what it needs, and I suggest checking out Naked Mass. That is a weight gainer protein supplement. Use Naked Mass and you can bust out of your sleeveless shirts just like I do. And right now, you can get 10% off your first purchase at nakednutrition.com by using the code POD. That's 10% off using the code POD for first-time customers. Take your nutrition to the next level with Naked Nutrition.
The villain wasn't really like a villain. It was just like her pal. Like, I feel like every other villain has some sort of ineffable, ethereal sort of mystique to it, and this guy was just Jude Law.
Well, that's the thing.
just fucking loser Jude Law.
Well, that's the thing is that like
Have you guys?
there's a sorry, go ahead.
Have you seen the new Bruins jerseys? They just released.
No,
They just released
sorry,
their
no,
third
Trevor,
jersey, and it's
Trevor,
it's harkening back to like the early '90s, the like
they're called,
meth bear
they're called
jerseys,
costumes.
which
They're
like
called costumes.
honestly I fucking love. They they were
I'm
great.
so
The colors
sorry,
were they
Trevor.
used the colors but not the style, and I don't know. It just
You mean the black and yellow?
For those of you that don't know, it's the Bruins jersey, and it's just yellow. Like that's it.
it's like it's
hey,
straight
they're
yellow.
called sweaters.
Yeah,
Right?
okay, yeah, that's right.
Cardigans.
It's true. No, they are. They're called sweaters.
God damn
Yeah.
it. Nice. Fucking silly.
The
snipe,
media
bro.
minute's over.
All
No
right.
more MCU.
I'm so sorry, Trevor, but I was very excited.
I took a nap there.
Yeah, it's true. I looked at his square every now and then.
All right, Drexel's disaster.
Yeah, welcome back to the
Whee!
Never
Games.
Drexel's
Yes.
disaster.
Do it.
Are you a direct sales disaster? All right, so we don't need a song for that, Trevor. I already got it.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
It is my
so-
week.
Okay.
Just Bruins jerseys this
It's
week?
just Bruins jerseys. No.
These are all Marvel comics, right?
Yeah.
So shiny holographic first edition Bruins jerseys.
I almost spit out my beer.
I'm really worried we're going to lose a computer because of that at some point.
It'll happen. I'm
Yeah.
sure.
No, so, we spent, like 2 straight months where every direct sale disaster was Halloween themed.
Pretty much.
So
I don't remember that.
Halloween has now come and gone. The weather's getting colder. The leaves have all fallen off the trees, and it even snowed in Pittsburgh this week. So
Wow.
I think it's safe to say that it is officially that time of year. It 'tis the season of depression.
Oh,
So we have 5 depression-themed items.
oh my
Oh,
God,
dude.
And not to make light of depression. Depression's a real thing. Reach out if you're feeling sad. Reach out to us or anybody else. And if you go to this episode on thenevergames.com, the suicide prevention hotline will be listed with this. So we have 5 items that anybody who's ever felt depressed might be fairly familiar with. Doing classic direct sale disasters, lowest price to highest price. And
Just ice cream, wine, and blankets.
first item, a 4-quart carton of cookies and cream ice cream and a $7.50 of Jameson.
Wait,
No
and-
way.
Uh-huh.
Wait, and
Item number 1. I'm
is
very
that-
loose about the direct sale nature of this. The carton of ice cream is priced at Aldi, and the $7.50 of Jameson is my local liquor store.
oh, thank God! I thought it was
So-
in one container.
This is amazing. This is amazing.
So,
But like not mixed together.
you can mix them if you want. So yeah, this is 128 ounces of cookies and cream ice cream. It comes in a plastic bucket with a handle,
Oh no!
Oh my God.
Oh,
and then your classic $7.50 of Jameson.
I guess I'm gonna start the bidding at 55.
55 from Tom.
that seems high.
That does seem high.
Fuck,
How much is is it like one of those buckets of ice cream?
Yeah, it's like a gallon,
Yeah,
right?
it's 4
The
quarts.
gallon bucket. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how much a gallon of ice cream is.
I don't know how much a quart of ice cream is.
Yeah, I don't
Is
like
that
ice
like
cream,
is a
so-
quart a standard tub, like one of those big tubs?
No, aren't those
It's
pint?
like
No.
Well, no, that's the small cup.
A pint is like the little Ben and
yeah,
Jerry's.
pint is like the little
Yeah.
ones. Then
And then the quart is like the
the
like
quart is like the regular like
With the take it
roundy
off.
boy. Yeah.
Okay.
so this is a 4-quart plastic
Which
bucket.
is 1 gallon.
Wait, that no longer seems high now.
128 ounces.
At Aldi. This is like an Aldi brand.
Oh.
3.78 liters.
Glad that you did that conversion for our listeners in Europe.
Yeah.
Uh,
Or 378 milliliters.
Tom,
That's
what
not
did you
right.
say?
That's not right at all.
55.
I'm gonna go with 48.
Fuck.
48 and 55.
I'm going with 45. That's what I was going to go with.
You bitch.
Well, hey, that's why I said fuck.
All right, well, it was 45, 48, and 55. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
It goes to Noel. The carton of ice cream is $4.85, and $7.50 of Jameson is $22.99.
$4 and oh my
Wait,
god,
what?
I need to get an Aldi.
Aldi's the best.
I was drastically underestimating the Jameson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought. Oh,
Yeah,
I
$7.50.
wasn't
not
too
like
far
the,
off. I
the
thought
big
it was
one.
like 27 is what I was going for on the Jameson.
Well,
No.
I knew that the ice cream was probably like $10.
I did
But I
not
was
think it
like-
was that cheap for a gallon of ice cream.
Yeah.
Not good
There's-
ice cream.
Yeah,
No,
this
it's
Aldi
mostly
is the best grocery store.
Oh, I fucking hate Aldi.
Oh, how dare you?
I've been there once and never again.
Oh,
my
you fucked
God.
up then. Aldi is the goddamn greatest.
this is going to be
If you're poor.
episode what, 14, the Great Aldi Divide.
Yeah.
All right, we'll move
This is what
along.
breaks up the podcast. Is that I talked about Marvel for way too long, and then I dissed
pick a fight
Aldi.
about Aldi. How dare you?
That's the 1-2 punch right there.
It's doing everything that Trevor hates. Well, it's your turn now. I've been hating everybody for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah,
so.
all right, it's my turn. Fine, fuck it. We'll move right on. Up next, we have it's a collection of 3 vinyl records. The records are Reconstruction Site by the Weaker Thans, Boxer by the National, and O Inverted World by the Shins.
Jesus
So-
Christ, Trevor, did you look at my Spotify for that?
Yeah, seriously.
God.
So the Shins and the National, this is the price from their website. The Weaker Thans, their website is no longer active, so this is the cheapest one I could find on Aldi unopened.
On Aldi?
Wait, on Aldi?
Not Aldi. Aldi is the best. They have everything. It's
Reconstruction site for 75 cents and it's signed.
Wait, how much what was the total for the ice
Oh.
cream and whiskey?
so the last one. The total price came to $27.84.
All right.
I'm going to say for all
So-
3, 65.
65
total.
for Noel.
I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna go ahead, Connor.
I'm gonna go 50.
What was that?
50.
50. Okay.
I'm gonna go 55.
55 for Tom. 60 for Noel. Was that right?
65, I think, just like 20 and change for all 3 of them.
All right. Actual price. $58.99. That one goes to Tom.
Fuck, I should have said 60. Motherfucker.
I
So done.
figured, I was like $20 each, but the one on eBay is gonna be a little bit cheaper.
Actually, $20 for the National, $16 for the Shins, and $23 for $22.99 for the Weaker Thans on eBay.
See, I thought
These are all like older albums, so I was
Yeah,
counting on them to have like been cheap.
yeah. I
Yeah,
mean, I
but-
went to the National's website and to the Shins website,
that's
so there's
fair.
they're direct
Right,
pricing
right.
it. All right. Third item is a Happy Light, which, if you're not familiar with it, imitates sunlight to provide you with vitamin D to hopefully help you feel a little bit better. This is one that a random blog post said was the best. And this is the price directly from the website. The brand name is Verilux,
is Aldi.
and the name of it is Happy Light Lux.
Happy Light Lux.
I'm gonna go 84.
84 for Tom.
What does it?
Gross.
What does it look like? Is it like I'm picturing like one of those like big like Himalayan sea salt lamp things.
It looks like an iPad. Yeah.
That's boring.
It's on a little stand. It's just got like a big screen, and rather than like apps, it just is bright.
72.
72 for Connor.
Kind of want to say 65 again. No. 75. I'm
70.
out for blood.
Fucking bitch.
Well, you didn't get any this time. Actual price $69.99. That goes
Son
to
of a
Connor.
God, I hate this. I hate this. I hate this entire fucking thing. Why'd I sign up for this?
You created this show.
Oh my God.
So we have a three-way tie now. And we've got two left. So don't fuck this up. I don't have a spare. Up next. Now, I am lucky enough to live with my partner, but not everybody has somebody there during the cold winter months. So
No
our next
way.
item is a 1-year subscription to Pornhub.
Oh. Not where I thought you were going.
Jesus, Trevor, did you look at my history?
So this is a 1-year subscription. They have a monthly price, but if you buy it a full year in advance, it's cheaper. So this is the full year subscription to Pornhub Max or Pro or whatever it's called.
I've never understood paying for porn.
There's so many features.
Behind the scenes and bloopers.
Yeah. Deleted scenes, you know.
Yeah. Subtitles if you want to learn Spanish.
Look, during the pandemic that we're still in, they offered that shit for free, and I'm not ashamed to say that I picked up a free one.
It's a good move.
Different. It's different. There's more.
Is it?
Really? There's just so much free stuff.
No, I know, but there's more though
Okay.
that you can't access.
It's the second disc on that DVD box set that has all the bonus features.
Oh,
and-
so I was just working off the download disc. I wasn't even beginning to touch the play disc.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
while I was looking this up, it turns out you can actually get DVDs sent to you by Pornhub, like Netflix style, I think it
Wait,
was.
really?
Yeah.
In a discrete box.
Huh. Yeah, it says
1
porn.
foot by 1 foot
Yeah.
cube that says porn on the side.
Yeah.
I want my guess to be $69.69, but I don't think that's actually going to be it. So I'm going to go $99.99.
How
$99.99.
what the fuck was the last one
The
again?
last one was $69.99. So
I'm sorry.
I feel like that one's going to be really hard for Trevor to edit out.
I'll leave it.
Yeah, okay. All right.
It was my response.
All
One
right. So
Connor burp is
Yeah.
how much it will cost you.
Connor just responded in webdings or zap dingbacks. I'm not really sure what it was.
Oh man, I feel high. I'm not even high.
It's the glory of humor.
mm.
Guys, I'm happy to say that over the course of this episode, Connor has gotten his taste of humor back, or his sense of humor back.
My taste of
That-
humor.
That his
Delicious.
certain smell of humor.
That comedy stank.
That sweet and dank comedy stank.
I feel like I've got to do like math.
You don't have to. You can just take a swing for it.
70. No,
I'm gonna say
85.
I'm gonna say 95. I'm gonna say it's $10 a month if you do it monthly, but it'll save you some money if you do it yearly. So it'll save you $25. So that's 20%. Yeah, I'm gonna say 90. Say 95. I'm gonna do 95.
Locking it in.
Wait, Tom, did you do 95?
He said 99.99.
All right, whatever. 95.
95. Well done, Noel. Actual price is $95.88. So
Noel has one. This is the entire
Clearly.
time. Yeah.
No, I just imagine what $10 a month would be, and that I feel like that's a standard online subscription, and then
Yeah.
yeah.
extrapolate that yearly, and then do a little discount.
Which is exactly what I did. I was like, okay, 120 and $20 off. Like, yeah.
Yeah. I forget what the exact numbers were, but that's pretty on the dot. But we've got one left, and this one's going to be the most expensive. And sometimes when you're feeling down, you kind of just want to get away from it all for a minute. And the perfect way to do that is with this Airbnb located in Gillette, Wisconsin. It is a one-room hut with a little front porch floating in the middle of a lake.
Oh, that's awesome.
Right?
That is pretty cool.
I'll send you guys a picture of it.
Please do. And then and then after we know the price, send me the link.
Okay.
Oh.
It's
Now,
here it is.
Trevor, is this for a night?
So this
or
is
it a week?
This is a weekend stay. This is a Friday to Sunday.
Oh, it's awesome.
Whoa.
3 days, 2 nights.
I love it.
Yeah. So it's one room. Here, let me read the description. It is called Summer Solstice Tiny Floating House. Whoops. Wrong button.
And it's gone.
The description reads, launched this year, Summer Solstice is a tiny floating house that comes with ultimate solitude. It's designed to accommodate a solo traveler or 2 people. It is accessible only by water via kayak or canoe.
Or parachute.
I mean, I guess. Probably also swim, but... Custom cherry wood cabinetry and a new flooring and furniture guarantees that you have a special, tiny, cozy space in the world to get away from it all. 2 chairs fold out into cot-sized beds when you are ready to sleep. Bring a sleeping pad or air mattress if you want extra cushioning. Some of our guests have mentioned that they are a little firm. There is a tiny kitchen with a tiny set of dishes and a tiny French press coffee maker. A brand new propane grill will be on the patio, and a 30-quart cooler is provided. Everything is tiny except for the experience. That will be a big one. Canoe is provided if you don't have one.
This sounds scrumptious.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
And it does say... So this is located in the middle of a lake on their private property. There is another house on the property that is on the lake that is also an Airbnb that has 2 to 6 people in it usually. But they are far enough away that you won't hear them or have to interact with them at all. Mostly it's just you in the middle of a lake by yourself.
And all you can do is...
use your Pornhub subscription.
I was going to say Angler Watch 2021, but yeah, sure. Is it motorized? Can you
No.
putt around?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 150.
Wow.
$75 a night.
I'm going to say...
That math doesn't... Wait.
And this
No,
this is including like
Right.
service fees and everything. This is total price that it would cost to spend 3 days there, service and cleaning and tax and whatever.
$245.
$245 from Noel.
100
Gonna
and
go.
change.
200 even.
200 even. All right, so we got 150 from Tom, 200 from Connor, 245 from Noel.
Yeah.
Actual price $302. It goes to Noel.
Oh, man. How do I get to the scoreboard website again? I don't even remember how to do that.
It's been so long.
It's been...
I'll send you a link here.
Oh, no, I got it. Hold on.
All
I'm
right.
going to dust off that button. Yes.
Well done,
job,
Noel.
Noel.
You win the depression-themed direct sale
Yes.
disaster.
I'm a master of the subject.
Yeah, do you feel good about this?
Yeah. Also, I do have to say, quick 10-second shout-out, Multimedia Minute. I just watched Gary Gulman's stand-up called The Great Depression, and it's about him battling like severe
Yeah.
Great Depression while also doing stand-up, and I think it's really eye-opening, so everyone watch it.
Yeah.
No, that has nothing to do with Marvel.
Sorry, Gary Gulman, Infinity War.
Thank you.
Yeah, this episode, we didn't have a multimedia minute. We had a multi-Marvel minute.
Yeah.
Gary
Also,
Goldman's
yeah,
fucking great, though. I love that guy.
Gary Gulman pretty much lives in the next town over from me and longtime future friend of the show. So if you're ever interested, come on the show.
Where does he live?
Peabody.
Oh.
Oh, no, I mean, he lives in probably New York now, but he's from Peabody.
Well, that's neat.
Yeah. I mean, he might still live in I don't know. I'm not really... I'm not that...
They're not friends.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
I don't really talk to the Gare Bear as much as I
Text
have.
him.
Yeah. Hey, Gare Bear, what's up?
Stop,
It's your boy Noel.
You
stop calling him Bear Bear.
Yeah.
So that
Oh,
that brings us
yes.
around to our last game.
It do. Oh, how it do.
Ooh. All right, so we're going on to my game. And it is called Rage in the Cage.
Boy.
This is the first game I've had where I was overburdened with sources and material. I just had to sort of whittle down what was the funniest. And from the title, I'm assuming, yes, you do know what we're talking about. The one and only, the legendary unicorn Nicolas Cage.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Also, you do need a shoebox and a Sharpie for this, too. Sorry, probably should have mentioned that.
Will a piece of paper and a pen work, Noel?
I suppose you Neanderthal.
I'm going to use a phone.
Yeah,
And a stylus.
Also doing that.
All right, so I have increased. There are 3 questions. They go from easy to hard. I'm predicting. I'm hoping. First one is, I will give you a Nicolas Cage character. There are 5 of them, and then I'll give you 5 movies that he was in. You gotta fucking match them.
All right.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
This is
and
going to be bad.
There's some fucking doozies. All right, let's do this. Character name number 1, Sailor Ripley. This is the easy question, guys. So I'm really hoping you get a lot of these right. Character name number 2, Cameron Poe. Character name number 3, Dr. Stanley Goodspeed. Character name number 4, Memphis Reigns.
Jesus.
Character name number 5, David Spritz. Okay, so the movies are Con Air, The Weatherman, Gone in 60 Seconds, Wild at Heart, and The Rock. Just let me know if you need me to repeat any of those.
All of them, please.
Gone in 60 Seconds.
Okay, that's not the order.
That's not
they
the
originally
order.
came in,
How
that's
did you
fine.
do this?
No. Well, because I have the answer sheet, so I'm trying to just shuffle them up at will.
Wait, was it
Gone in
not
60
shuffled the first time?
No, I'm shuffling up as I say it. Gone in 60 Seconds, Con Air, The Weatherman, Wild at Heart, The Rock. Whenever y'all ready, I'll give you a minute.
I think I've got mine based on nothing.
Yeah.
Yes. I love it. Oh man, this game is so fun. I love Nicolas Cage more now than ever, which I never thought was possible.
I think I might have mine.
You know what? I think I'm just gonna wing it.
I had a total of 15 characters that I had to whittle down to 5. This was an insanely hard thing for me.
Oh God.
I canceled out Benjamin Franklin Gates from National Treasure.
Yeah, that one's pretty out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Whoever wants to go first.
I guess I will. What do you want? Do you want the...
Give me the actors first, and then say who they're, or the characters first, and say.
Well, the actor is Nicolas Cage.
Wow, everyone got a perfect sweep. That's crazy.
All right, so I'm going to say that Sailor Ripley was in Gone in 60 Seconds.
Okay.
Cameron Poe was The Rock.
Okay.
Dr. Goodspeed was Wild at Heart.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no. Goodspeed? No, that's Gone in 60 Seconds. Hold on, come back to me. I've got to change this list.
All right, I'll go.
Okay. All right.
So I got Ripley at Con Air.
Okay.
I'm going to go Cameron Poe at The Rock. Goodspeed at 60 Seconds.
Okay.
Then I'm going to go with Memphis Reigns as the Weatherman and David Spritz at Wild at Heart.
Okay. Cool.
My list is the same.
Okay. That's easy enough.
Mine is slightly different. Let me just finish putting it together. So I have seen none of these movies.
Shocker.
Yeah.
All right. Ripley is going to be Wild at Heart.
Okay.
Cameron Poe, Con Air.
Okay.
Goodspeed is Gone in 60 Seconds. Memphis Reigns is The Weatherman. And David Spirits is The Rock.
Okay, I am surprised how hard that was. Trevor, you won.
Really?
You got 2 correct. Connor and Tom got 0 right.
Really?
Yeah. Honestly, I'm kind of bummed Trevor got points, because if he didn't get points, I would have had you do it all over again. But yeah, since there are points, Trevor gets that one for him.
Gonna be
So you're telling me
Nice.
the character Dr. Goodspeed is not from the movie Gone in 60 Seconds?
No, he's I think a virologist, and he's on the Rock because he has to break in with Sean Connery because an army general went AWOL and stole all the chemical warfare weapons, and he was going to launch it on LA.
And Sailor Ripley is not from Con Air?
No, that was Cameron Poe. Sailor Ripley is from Wild at Heart.
Fuck Nicolas Cage.
All right, so the next one, keep those movie titles handy because it is also relating to this one.
Oh,
so there are
Bad
5.
news. I just erased them.
Me too.
All right.
See, that's what happens when you don't write shit down, fellas.
Yeah, where's your
I got a
fucking
magic box
shoe
that keeps track of these things for me.
All right, Wild at Heart, Con Air, The Rock, Gone in 60 Seconds, The Weatherman.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. If Nicolas Cage is in a movie, I like actively avoid it.
Oh, really?
He's so bad, dude.
Yeah, I know, but I passively avoid it. And then I watch it like a week later.
Although he was great in Spider-Verse, not to bring it back there.
He was.
He was
And-
awesome in
God,
Spider-Verse.
Jesus.
And
Good
I'm kind of pissed he didn't have like a fancy name besides Spider Noir or whatever it was.
I'm thinking
Um,
that
Do you mean the character's name?
maybe
Well,
for
yeah, but
like part of the Winners Trophy, episode 1 of the next season has to be just themed around things that they like. Like, I just don't want to hear about this anymore.
all right. Well, how about if you hear more about Nicolas Cage?
I'm liking this. Yeah,
All right.
this works.
So the people that deleted the titles, you have the titles?
Yes.
All right, Connor, you got the titles still?
Oh yeah, because I wrote them down with a pen.
All right, so there were 5 titles. I'm going to give you 4 quotes, and you have to match them up. So there's going to be 1 red herring. And once I say them, once I read the quotes, I will put them in the chat for you also.
Neat.
Appreciate that.
All right, number 1. Sorry, boss, but there's only 2 men I trust. One of them's me, the other's not you. Next one. That's funny. My name's Roger. 2 Rogers don't make a right. Number 3. How in the name of Zeus's butthole did you get out of your cell? Number 4.
You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude.
Number 4. I mean, I'll bet no one ever threw a pie at, like, Harriet Tubman, the founder of the Underground Railroad. I'll bet you $1 million fucking dollars. So those are the 4. I will put them in the chat, and y'all can
thank
get to
God.
work.
What did the fucking?
All right. I think I'm ready.
Oh, geez. Okay. Is everyone else ready, or do you need like another half hour?
Wait, there was no Roger in the name of characters, but there's a quote here that says, "My name's Roger."
Ah,
But one of them's named Sailor Ripley, and another one's named Dr. Goodspeed. So either of them could have a first name of Roger.
also, I had to whittle out his character in Face Off, and his name was Castor Troy. They're fucking nuts, bro.
And you guys gave me shit for a character being named Sawyer.
I hate this man. I hate this man so much.
All right, so I'm gonna say. Sorry, boss.
Wait. Hold on. Is everyone else good?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Just gonna wing it.
Good enough.
All right.
Sorry, boss, but there's only 2 men I trust. One of them's me, the other's not you. Is gonna be from The Rock.
Okay.
My name is Roger. Is from Wild at Heart.
Okay.
Zeus's butthole is from Con Air,
Okay.
and Harriet Tubman is from The Weatherman.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go with quote number 1. Sorry, boss, is from Con Air.
Okay.
Quote number 2. Name's Roger is from Wild at Heart.
Okay.
Quote number 3. Zeus's butthole is from The Rock.
Zeus's butthole. Okay.
And quote number 4. Harriet Tubman is from The Weatherman.
Okay. Trevor.
So again, the same list, only we flipped Con Air and The Rock.
Flipped a few,
True.
yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'll say the Sorry Boss one is from Wild at Heart.
Okay.
I'll say the Roger one is from Con Air. Zeus's butthole is from The Rock. And the Harriet Tubman is The Weatherman.
Okay. In third place for this round goes to Tom. You had 1 right. In second place, Trevor, you have 2.
God
and Connor, you got the Con Air. You got 3.
Yay!
So, the Harriet Tubman. Actually, no, I'll just go in the order that I gave it to you.
That would help.
Yeah. Sorry, Boss is from Con Air. My Name's Roger is from Gone in 60 Seconds. Zeus's butthole is from The Rock. And Harriet Tubman is from The Weatherman.
Wait, what was the character in Gone in 60 Seconds?
Memphis Reigns.
And he said his name is Roger?
Yeah, I think he was just trying to be a weird mole for about 45 seconds before someone else stole a car. I actually just watched that about like a week ago. All right. Last question. You do not need a pen and paper for this. This is going to be just a standard 4-piece multiple choice. Nick Cage is obviously known for his wild eccentricities both on and off the stage, including having a 9-foot pyramid as his future burial plot, naming one of his sons Kal-El, and being married to one of his 4 ex-wives for 4 days.
Hey,
He also has...
Trevor, do you know where Kal-El comes from?
Nope.
Oh, God.
I started playing a new save file of Ocarina of Time on Saturday.
I'm still reading this question, guys.
Well, let me finish interrupting you and you can get back to it.
Oh,
Let's just
God,
quickly mention every single movie in the MCU before we get to the end of this. You guys want to?
Well, no. Plot twist, Kal-El's from DC, not Marvel.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Fuck it!
It's Trevor. It's just Superman's real name.
Yeah.
Tom, do you want to end up in another box?
Wait, do we all have?
If your box is as comfortable as Connor's,
Do we all have Tom boxes?
I mean, I don't think yours is called a Tom box.
mine's called an apartment.
All right. Nicolas Cage is obviously known for his wild eccentricities both on and off the screen, including having a 9-foot pyramid as his future burial plot, naming one of his sons Kal-El, and being married to one of his 4 ex-wives for 4 days. He also has a massive spending problem. Which of these things is not a product of his ability to burn money? Is it his $150,000 pet octopus, his collection of castles, a $50,000 ghost detection kit, and a T-Rex skull, which he outbid Leonardo DiCaprio in order to get it?
I'm pretty sure that one's real. I know. Wait, is one of these like not real or
Yeah, which one is not real?
Which one is not real?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm pretty sure. I feel like I've read about the T-Rex skull.
I'm gonna go T-Rex skull.
But
As
Tom,
not
I just
real.
told you no.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Connor.
Okay.
Can you quickly run through them again, the options?
His $150,000 pet octopus, his collection of castles, a $50,000 ghost detection kit, and a T-Rex skull, which he outbid Leonardo DiCaprio in order to get it.
You know, there's only 3 of us. What if we none of us picked the right answer?
I have more. I have so much more.
No. Okay.
All right, I'm going castles. I don't think a collection of castles.
I feel like that's a thing.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, I
I'm
might take
gonna
that back.
I'm gonna go with the ghost detection kit.
Okay.
It's between that and the octopus. but I think I'm gonna go Ghost.
No, fuck. I'm staying with the castles.
Okay, so
It's gonna be the
Trevor,
octopus.
Trevor Castles, Conor Ghost Detection Kit, Tom T-Rex Skull.
Yep.
We do not have to go into overtime. Conor, congratulations.
Ah,
You know the most about Nicolas Cage.
God. Damn
So
it.
he does have a $150,000 pet octopus. He does have a collection of castles. He does have a T-Rex skull. He does not have a $50,000 ghost detection kit. That is Lady Gaga. But but I had such a hard time reaming this down because he also has bought a first edition Action Comics #1, which is Superman's debut. He has 2 private islands.
Knew that.
He has 3 albino king cobras, 50 cars, 30 motorcycles. He did own the mansion of famed serial killer Madame Lalaurie in New Orleans. He has a shark, a crocodile, 2 yachts, and a collection of authentic shrunken heads.
Jesus Christ!
So, Conor, congratulations.
Thank you. I don't feel good about it. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, man. And that has been Rage in the Cage. Hopefully, I can return next time with Hell in a Cell. If I'm tight on time, it will be heck in a sec.
All right. Let's jump
You
into some
wanted a bigger
fake
laugh on
ads.
that one, didn't you?
A little bit, but it's fine. Not all of them can be homers.
Yeah.
Let's jump into some fake ads. Y'all got any fake
Yeah.
ads?
So you know what? Today's episode of the Never Games has been brought to you by No Sleep. Do you have a lot to do and no time to finish, and it just needs to be done right now? Would you rather get it done than do it properly? Try No Sleep tonight. Head over to our website to get. Yeah. What was I saying?
That was weird for me because your video cut out and I wasn't really sure what was going on.
This is actually how we discovered that Tom is narcoleptic.
Yeah.
This episode of the Never Games brought to you by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby. Because without them, I could never annoy the hell out of Trevor.
Find Tom Holland and kill.
A lot of people feel that way, Trevor.
Wait, did you say you're gonna kill Tom Holland?
What? I would never say that
He
recorded.
said, "Fuck Tom
in-
Holland."
Oh, okay. That's different.
No, I said
Which is
fucking
weird
kill.
because Tom Holland looks the most like Trevor out of all the other MCU heroes,
Really?
I feel.
You know what? I'm
my-
wearing sleeves this time, so you probably can't tell that I look the most like the Hulk.
you know,
God, shut the fuck up.
That's it.
What he means is he's dyed his shoulders green.
Actually, he tried
Anyway.
to get like upper arm tattoos, but they were really bad, so he just covered them in green instead.
Today's episode is brought to you by Aldi. Seriously, shop at Aldi. It's fucking great. You can get 4 quarts of cookies and cream ice cream for $4. Seriously, everything is so cheap there, and it's great. Their produce is sometimes, but when
All the
it's
time.
good, it's super cheap. And like even when it's not that great, you can still eat it. Aldi, shop there.
This episode is also brought to you by Drizzly. Get that Jameson for that Aldi ice cream, because you got to forget about it right away. Go to Drizzly, because when you're looking down, you can just go there, and then you're looking straight Drizzly.
All right. Thank you, everybody out there, for listening. This has been another episode of the Never Games. And if you enjoyed it, like us, follow us, subscribe to us wherever you listen to podcasts, and Facebook, Twitter. We are at _never_games on most of those places. So yeah, go like us, rate us on your podcast places, because that really, really helps.
And if you really, really like us, you can always support us on Patreon. That's patreon.com/thenevergames, where you can contribute as much or as little as you'd like. And, if you contribute to our Patreon, maybe you'll get a shout out on air.
Also, if you like us or you don't like us or you're not quite sure, no matter what, we want to hear from you. So you can always give us a shout out via email at hello@thenevergames.com. If you've got some game ideas, you've got some questions, some comments, concerns, you want to tell me to shut my goddamn face up about Marvel, anything, or you just
I'm
wanna say
sending some
hello.
fucking emails this week.
Yeah, Trevor's got a bunch of emails, so yeah. Anything that people use email for, if you want to reach out to us, please do so. Again, that is hello@thenevergames.com.
Yes, we also have a website, and you guessed it, it is the second half of that email, https://www.thenevergames.com. And if you want to put a second slash in there, that won't hurt you as well. We have all the episodes. We have all the comments about all the episodes. We have all the multimedia minutes in a convenient little database. Just make sure if you forgot about what the hell middle movie Conor was talking about in that, it will be up there. Oh god, that's going to be an insane post. All right.
I'm posting the whole thing.
Yeah. You can also talk to other fans. We have an insane About Us segment about all four of us. You even have a scoreboard to just see how quickly I'm creeping up, and it's amazing. Go there, www.thenevergames.com. All the music for this show has been done by us under the band name Good Damn It, where I play the drums and Trevor plays the everything else. This has been an amazing episode, and we hope that you like it as much as we had fun recording it. My name has been and will always be Noel McGinnis.
I am Trevor Kelly, at least for now.
My name is Tom O'Brien, as far as you know.
I am Connor Provost. Good night, sweethearts.
And this has been the Never Games. Do we play games?
Almost never.
Loki's not really dead.
But, oh, good night.
Hey, 2012 Loki's not.
This has been a Stickerbox Studios production.
I'm only gonna watch that one whole thing.
I want to suck your blank.